does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point, there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
What I'm doing right now is what I do every day. Shop. Ain't nothing like a couple bucks. Greg, come with me.
Disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service.
Shannon Sharpe is not convinced by Floyd Mayweather's image as a symbol of endless wealth and financial success. He has openly challenged Mayweather's claims about living a billionaire lifestyle and believes much of it may be more appearance than reality. Known for speaking his mind, Sharpe highlighted reports of tax issues, questionable investment stories, and frequent requests for financial adjustments as reasons to doubt whether Money Mayweather is truly as wealthy as he says he is.
What makes Floyd so unique? Because he fought Pacquiao, he fought you, he fought Gotti, he fought Corrales, he fought Ricky Hatton. He fought so many, and all these guys, a lot of these guys had titles at the time or were former world champions like yourself. What makes him so unique?
His pedigree. Look, I'm good friends with his father. The best trainer I've ever had.
Wow.
By far. He is, well, except for the professor who trained me for the Chavez fight when I beat Chavez in 1996. But Floyd Sr. is the best trainer I've ever had. He's a teacher. And that's what Floyd Jr. grew up with. He grew up with a teacher who disciplined him to be the very, very best. And I love his patience. I love the fact that he's a hard hitter and he has a chin.
In 2017, NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe openly criticized boxing legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. over his lavish lifestyle and handling of money, which fueled more debate about his claims of being a billionaire. Sharpe made those comments after reports revealed that Mayweather had asked the IRS for extra time to pay his 2015 tax bill while continuing to show off his wealth on social media. Sharpe voiced his frustration, saying that Mayweather had faced similar issues before and questioned why he kept displaying stacks of cash online while delaying payments he owed. Mayweather's financial decisions have also faced criticism in other situations. A book about his life described his expensive habits, including wearing outfits only once, traveling with several women, and keeping a full staff to support his lifestyle. He was also reportedly deceived out of $15 million by someone who promised huge investment returns. Even though Mayweather earned more than $1.5 billion throughout his boxing career, his actual net worth has remained a topic of debate. Critics such as Chael Sonnen have disputed his billionaire claims and argued that some of the reported figures may be overstated.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
In response to criticism over his flashy lifestyle, Floyd Mayweather has shared his own views about wealth and the role it plays in his life. He believes that talking about his success and showing his fortune does not make him a bad person. For Mayweather, money is a way to support his family and enjoy the best things life has to offer. He says financial security allows him to give his loved ones a comfortable lifestyle, opportunities to travel, and experiences that improve their quality of life. While he values emotional support, he also believes that having money is important for meeting goals and providing for important needs. This mindset influences both his financial choices and the image he presents to the public, as he sees wealth as a way to create possibilities and enjoy life to the fullest. Floyd Mayweather has always embraced his luxury lifestyle, and in 2023, he reportedly spent $7 million during an extravagant shopping trip in South Africa. Although many critics viewed it as another case of excessive spending, Mayweather defended the purchase as part of his personal brand and business strategy. He says these expensive displays are not simply for enjoyment, but are planned moves that strengthen his identity as Money Mayweather. He maintains that his finances remain stable and properly managed despite the attention they receive. Mayweather believes he has earned the freedom to enjoy his success after making more than $1.2 billion during his career, and continues to say that his fortune is protected through different investments and business ventures.
The money man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. Yeah. Well, yeah. I need everybody. Everybody. Had girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, but whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
For Mayweather, showing off his wealth is not a weakness, but an important part of the legacy he has built. Since retiring from professional boxing in 2017, Floyd Mayweather has remained in the spotlight not only because of exhibition fights but also because of his luxurious lifestyle. Even after leaving the sport, his ability to make money has stayed strong. Widely recognized as one of the greatest fighters ever, he has earned more than $1.2 billion during his career and still brings in millions through exhibition events, business projects, and smart branding deals. One of his most talked about purchases happened recently when he spent an incredible $1 million on 4 luxury watches from Avian & Co., a premium watch company established in 2009. These watches belong to the exclusive Hue collection and are decorated with gemstones while featuring striking colors such as blue, pink, and green. Each watch costs $250,000, making Mayweather the first person to own the complete collection. The set was previously displayed in a limited edition winding box in New York, which highlighted its rarity and status. Mayweather proudly shared the purchase on social media with a simple message saying, "Check this out." The buy fits perfectly with his public image, which is built around luxury, confidence, and pride in his financial success. For him, these watches represent more than style because they reflect the life he created through dedication, ambition, and success inside the ring. While some people see his spending as excessive, Mayweather considers it a reward for years of hard work. He often reminds critics that he started with very little and believes he deserves to enjoy the finest things his money can provide. In his view, collecting rare watches is another way to celebrate the legacy he has achieved.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avian & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avian & Co. As you can see, Avian & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side.
Despite Floyd Mayweather's long-standing reputation as a financial powerhouse in sports, respected boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has raised questions about how much wealth the retired champion actually has today. Although Mayweather is often considered the richest boxer in history, Hearn believes his fortune may not be as large as many people think. During an interview with GRM Daily, Hearn admitted that he doubts Mayweather still possesses the level of wealth he once displayed publicly. His concerns are linked to Mayweather's well-known luxury lifestyle, which includes collections of expensive cars, private jets, massive shopping trips, and high-stakes gambling. While Mayweather has spoken about investments in real estate, jewelry, and even gold mines in Dubai, Hearn is unsure whether those ventures have produced enough profit to support such lavish spending. Hearn stated that he does not believe Mayweather has as much money as he claims and suggested that living at such an expensive level naturally creates questions about his finances. Adding to the discussion, Gervonta Davis, who was once closely associated with Mayweather, recently claimed that the former champion faced detention in Dubai because of unpaid debts, though the allegation has not been confirmed. Mayweather has continued to reject the idea that money is the reason he competes in exhibition fights, insisting that boxing is his passion and saying he was born a fighter.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. but he was a different kind of skill set. You know, he was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
But
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know, when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
it's a lot of expenses.
In a surprising admission that revealed what really happened behind the scenes of his career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. acknowledged that many moments shown in Showtime's All Access series before his 2014 rematch with Marcos Maidana were created purely for entertainment. From over-the-top training clips to dramatic scenes inside his Las Vegas mansion, Mayweather admitted that several moments, including party gatherings and the intense sparring sessions known as the Doghouse, were planned and produced to build excitement for the fight rather than show real-life events. Mayweather later appeared before the Nevada State Athletic Commission to address concerns about these scenes, especially those that seemed to show dangerous training methods and illegal gambling. During the hearing, he explained that the famous Doghouse sessions, presented as non-stop 31-minute sparring battles, actually included multiple breaks and stressed that safety has always been important in his gym. He also confirmed that scenes suggesting marijuana use and gambling activities were not genuine. Mayweather stated that the marijuana shown was fake and explained that these moments were designed to entertain viewers and promote the fight rather than represent his actual lifestyle. His legal team also assured officials that he avoids anything that could affect drug testing, including exposure to secondhand smoke. This revelation showed how Mayweather carefully mixed boxing with entertainment by using a reality television-style approach to market more than just a fight. He explained that his goal was not simply to sell a boxing event, but to promote an entire lifestyle. By presenting an image filled with luxury parties and intense training, he generated interest and helped increase pay-per-view sales, reportedly producing stronger results than the first Maidana fight.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. Never happened, and it won't. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a flight. Not even remotely close. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. One got 30 million and one got 29. And that was backed publicly. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as he needed the money.
You have to guess the most Floyd ever made in a fight.
Oh, Floyd's easy 60 million in one night.
Mayweather has openly admitted that his business style revolves around taking major risks. He explained that he regularly invests his money in unusual opportunities that many people would struggle to understand. Although this approach can sometimes lead to success and new ideas, he acknowledged that it often ends in disappointment, with nearly 90% of his investments failing to deliver the expected results. Even so, Mayweather continues to accept this strategy, comparing himself to a gambler in business, who is willing to risk large amounts in hopes of achieving a rare but significant reward. This mindset reflects his belief that real success often comes from trying things others are unwilling to attempt despite facing repeated setbacks. Shannon Sharpe also spoke strongly about Mayweather's current role in boxing. Along with criticizing a recent controversy connected to Mayweather, Sharpe questioned his ongoing involvement in exhibition fights. In his opinion, these events are no longer driven by passion for boxing or the competitive spirit that once defined Mayweather's career. Instead, he believes they are designed mainly to generate income and attract fans who tune in not because they admire Mayweather, but because they want to see him finally lose. Sharpe compared these exhibitions to WWE-style entertainment, saying they feel scripted, dramatic, and lacking true competition. He argued that this damages the credibility of boxing and turns Mayweather's respected legacy into a collection of performances built around spectacle. For Sharpe, the concern goes beyond fighting at an older age, because he believes Mayweather is gradually sacrificing the reputation he earned during his undefeated career in exchange for financial rewards and continued attention, transforming what was once greatness into entertainment-focused pay-per-view events.
I'm sure he could be 60 years of age and people would still pay per view to watch him box.
And so the allure is still there.
Yeah.
They want to see Floyd get beat, even if it's somebody that's not a name that we are. Man, a YouTuber did something that a world champion couldn't do.
Yeah. Didn't?
Yes.
No.
But I saw Floyd Mayweather get knocked down.
But at what point does Floyd have enough money not to stoop to do these exhibitions? But at some point there is athletic dignity attached to 50 and 0, and that's the allure of this.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of, okay?
And the people that they're putting him in there with can't put him in harm's way.
No,
so he doesn't see, like, you know, I just, like you said, I watched this ruckus on Twitter I was like,
What?
oh my goodness.
Okay.
It definitely was like WWE.
Sharpe continued criticizing Floyd Mayweather by focusing on what many fans and analysts considered one of the most debated moments of his career after retirement, his exhibition fight against YouTuber-turned-boxer Logan Paul. For Sharpe, the event showed that Mayweather was no longer competing because of his passion for boxing or to protect his reputation as one of the sport's all-time greats. Instead, he argued that Mayweather exchanged the pride and respect that came with an undefeated 50-0 record for a highly publicized payday. Sharpe was particularly disappointed with the nature of the match, describing it as lacking purpose, seriousness, and respect for boxing. In his opinion, taking part in contests against non-professional opponents for financial gain not only harms Mayweather's own legacy, but also lowers the overall value of the sport. He questioned why someone who had already achieved the highest level of success would choose to weaken his accomplishments through spectacle-driven events. As Mayweather turns more attention toward real estate, his ambitious statements have also raised doubts. He recently claimed to have purchased 1,000 units across 62 buildings in New York, but available property records suggest otherwise. None of those buildings appear to show ownership changes, and organizations such as the NYC Housing Partnership have not reported any completed transactions. This has led many people in the real estate industry to wonder whether Mayweather's claims may have been overstated.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, we all know him, the tremendous, talented boxer, but people don't realize how smart he is in business, especially real estate. He just did a blockbuster deal, forget about it. Upper Manhattan, 1,000 units, consisting of 60 buildings, affordable housing. $402 million purchase price. The seller, Black Spruce Management. This is going to be a monster, huge deal. Already a very big portion of it already closed. The remaining portion should be closing the beginning of 2025. This is a guy who believes in long-term wealth, generational wealth. He's heavily involved in skyscrapers. Now he's getting very, very big in affordable housing in Upper Manhattan. Tremendous deal. $402 million. Once again, 1,000 units, 60 buildings. Forget about it, Maron. That's what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's generational wealth, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but very, very impressed. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Not too shabby. V for victory.
As Floyd Mayweather pivots toward real estate, his recent bold claims have raised more eyebrows than applause. He boasted about acquiring 1,000 units spread across 62 buildings in New York. However, when investigators checked official property records, they found no evidence supporting any such ownership transfers. Furthermore, major organizations like the NYC Housing Partnership reported no involvement or updates regarding the supposed transactions. This has sparked growing doubt within the real estate community, leading many to question whether Mayweather's statements are inflated or simply false. Efforts to verify the claims only added to the mystery. Reporters who reached out to his business team were met with vague responses. While one representative insisted the acquisitions were real, they declined to provide any documentation or speak on the record. To add to the confusion, a man who identified himself as James McNair joined the call, but his voice didn't match previous public recordings of McNair, Mayweather's longtime associate. The inconsistency and secrecy have only deepened suspicions, with many now wondering whether Mayweather's real estate empire is as grand as he portrays or if it's another performance meant to maintain his image as a mogul. The debate over Mayweather's financial status highlights the complexities of wealth management among high-earning athletes. While his earnings are substantial, the sustainability of his spending habits remains a topic of discussion.
He's collecting rent, hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot, but even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? $402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off apartment.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather's extravagant claims and Shannon Sharpe's strong criticism? Is Mayweather preserving the legacy he built throughout his career, or is he simply pursuing another big payday? Share your opinion and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.